Here we go. So, hello everyone. Once again, welcome back to one of the very fresh and engaging episode of Grow with Anshuman. And today we have Kulbir with us. Hey Kulbir, how are you doing today?
Yes, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. So, what about you?
Doing pretty insane, thank you. Would you mind to just give your brief introduction before we begin and deep dive into the topic?
Yeah, sure. So, as you know, my name is Kulbir Kaur and I'm from Punjab. If
Mm-hmm.
I talk about my qualification, I hold BCA and MCA degree. So, apart from this, if I talk about my profession, I have 2 year teaching experience as an assistant professor at Lovely Professional University. But now I'm on break because of my daughter.
Okay.
So, actually, since Jan 2025, I was on break because of my daughter. I'm taking care of her only, my day revolving around her only. So nowadays, I'm also working on my communication skill. Earlier, when I got job in 2023, at that
Mm-hmm.
time, I was not that much good. So between that period time now, since Jan 2025, I'm on leave. So I thought, okay, let's work on English proficiency. So now I'm learning, and also I have started my YouTube channel 2 months ago, and the channel is totally dedicated to beginners who wants to start, especially who's still struggling to start. So that's pretty much all.
Got it. Amazing. So, what you were teaching into this LPU, was it related to technical things since you have completed your bachelor's and master's into computer application? Or is it something
Yeah,
related to? Mhm.
I taught database subjects and programming subjects.
Lovely, lovely. And I mean, just since you come from technical background, would like to know your thoughts on AI. How do you see AI these days emerging, and for especially for the freshers? So probably you'd be the right person who has a teaching experience to the techies. How do they need to take this AI into day-to-day activity?
Actually, personally, if I talk about AI,
Mm-hmm.
it's a double-edged sword. If we use it wisely, then thing is we can't imagine how much we can take, how much we can squeeze out.
Yep.
But the thing is, we are using it wisely or not. It depends upon us. Okay. So the thing is, right now, as I told you, I was not good at English earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't join any classes, anything. No.
Mm-hmm.
From my home itself, I have started practice with ChatGPT.
Okay.
Okay, earlier when I was not able to frame sentences and not able to uh, speak properly, I started, okay, how we can start. I used to write my question, my like my what we can say, my question. I'm beginner, I want to improve my communication skill. Could
Mm-hmm.
you give me story, short story of 5 to 6 line in my native language? Then I would translate it, and please rectify mistakes and guide me as an English teacher. So
Lovely.
that's how. Okay, so if I talk about my profession, so I was a fresher. It was my first job.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have experience, and at that time I always like how I should plan my lecture, what should I deliver, what are the things we should cover, and many new software. So if I feel okay, I'm not aware about it, especially from ChatGPT, I took guidance and how we can use, how we can like frame practical questions for students. Okay, so just give ideas and move with the flow. Everything can be possible. The thing is, you are ready to do. If you are using wisely AI, then there is no anything wrong. But the thing is, at the same time, few days ago, I
Mm-hmm.
was reading article like 2000 plus employees fired because of AI.
Mm-hmm.
So AI also replacing people, human beings. So the thing is, okay, we should use it wisely.
Got it. Got it. So for doesn't matter even we are beginner, advanced level people, if we can leverage the AI in whatsoever, since you mentioned a very practical example of yourself wherein you were just giving the prompt. And the prompt, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, even the prompt also decide that how much good response you can expect from GPT. Let's suppose, give an example, you just simply say, hey, tell me something about that. So probably it would give you very generic response, which would eventually would not be that much, contextual in your thing. But as you mentioned something which really, clicked my mind, I thought to just double down on it, was act as an English proficiency teacher and give me something. So here, what you're doing, you're defining the role, because
Hmm.
ChatGPT does contain the across the knowledge of word, maybe trained on multiple data sets across the billions and trillions parameter. But that time, once we tell the role, you'll have to present yourself as a teacher, maybe any of the other things you wanted to train on, then it would actually do the task, saying that he or she would think like a teacher. So that's a pretty good thing. I believe if people can also learn the prompt engineering a bit. And again, once I'm saying prompt engineering, here are many more non-techies, they would think Anshuman is talking something out of the scope. No, let me tell you, and would definitely say you will agree on this point, that anybody can be a prompt engineer. If you know a language, it just, you'll have to
Hmm.
say it clearly. Having said that, you'll have to give a role, you'll have to assign a task, and you'll have to just define your problem statement clearly. That's all. That's the prompt engineering, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, we know how we can command. If we know how we can command what actually we want from ChatGPT, if we have a skill, how we can ask question.
True.
Sometime, still, sometime I write no sugarcoating. Yes,
Okay.
give me direct answer.
Okay.
So that's how we can get a proper answer what we want. Okay, if we know the way how we can ask something, any question. So yeah,
True.
exactly. I agree with your point.
Have you ever seen, Kulvi, in any of the conversation, you have given any idea to ChatGPT and said to just review it? It often has happened with me that every time ChatGPT would appreciate you. Like,
Hmm.
hey, oh, what a great idea. Though it was bullshit, I was just talking about that. But I don't know
Hmm.
how this AI has been trained on through this tendency that it would, majority of time, it would appreciate you. So again, there the prompt engine comes with the picture. We'll have to write down in a comment, specifically as you mentioned, that hey, be direct or something like that. Just critically evaluate my idea from all the angles and tell me the honest answer. Is it the good way to just
Hmm.
evaluate anything?
Yeah. So one thing I would like to mention, as I
Mm-hmm.
told you,
Mm-hmm.
when I was learning at that time, I used to give command. I'm
Okay.
beginner. Guide me as a teacher. So at the same time, what I did usually, okay, could you rate my performance out of 10?
Okay.
Okay, so sometime he rate 7.5, and it said, okay, you are doing great and you can also do better. Yes, stay consistent and putting efforts every single day. So if we talk about appreciation, yeah, this is good, because sometimes we are human beings and we feel shyness, and we feel no, what other things, what they will think. I'm unaware about this kind of things. So
True.
we are not that much open, we can't express our thoughts, feelings in front of others.
True.
Okay, but this is the great thing, we can openly and without any fear we can express anything. Okay,
Got it.
and if we feel okay, I'm improving personally, I feel okay, I'm improving, that means it's good. So
Correct.
yeah, that is great thing.
Yes, appreciation. Again, you highlighted and emphasized one very good thing, which is very underrated. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it really matching with your own experience that especially the human individual do not have this tendency to appreciate the genuine thing? So here, I have seen people, they are doing so good, but they look very hesitant to appreciate someone else. Even I do not do that, before, but now because I have seen a lot of changes in me because of appreciation, I'm getting good comments, I'm feeling
Huh.
good. Oh, Anshuman is doing good. All right, I'm getting comments, right? Anybody is coming up front and telling me, Anshuman, you're doing, great job. It gave me a sense of achievement. So tell me, why did I just set this context? Who want to understand, since you were being a teacher, maybe you started teaching from 2023. Have you ever took this appreciation in first place and started telling your students, maybe the in a very appreciative manner, you are doing great, and you have seen any changes in them?
Exactly. First thing I would like to share,
Mm-hmm.
appreciation is very important for everyone, no matter we are in which profession, what we are doing. Okay, so the thing is now, when I have started my journey at that time, you
Mm-hmm.
can also watch my videos. whenever I watch my first video, I'm shy and I was confused, under confident,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I'm not that much confident. Okay, so after that, I have also taken group classes. Okay, so my student used to say, okay ma'am, now you are improving and you are like playing with camera, you are fully fully confident, and you are speaking with flow. Okay, so this kind of appreciation gives energy and gives you like, okay, uh, if I can achieve this much, I can do more better, more best in my life. So okay, it give us, it push you, push everyone to do something more, something better in our life. Okay, so if we talk about in our daily life, yeah, I'm also, as you said, you are not that kind of person at, like we feel, okay, okay, someone doing something, okay, they are doing something for their self, whatever. Okay, why we need to appreciate? But no, it's not like that. We should appreciate. I have also learned this skill like few days back, few months ago. Yeah, appreciation is very important. We should appreciate in our family also. Okay, many things we can fix, many conflicts, family conflicts, and at workplace we can conflict, we can fix conflict with the appreciation. I think sometimes I think it happens because of jealous factor. Sometimes we feel no need to appreciate. Okay, if
Happens.
someone doing good, okay, they are doing good, okay, they are doing their job and we are doing our job, so we don't feel, okay, no need to appreciate. And if I talk about my profession, being a teacher, yeah, appreciation is important, significant for students also. Okay,
Mm.
sometime personally, when I got chance to teach first year student, BCA first year, BSc first year student, they are fresher. Okay, and they don't have confidence, and they feel, okay, we are at university level, and if we speak in native language and in Hindi language, they feel, okay, what teacher think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so at that time, sometime a student personally came and asked, ma'am, I'm not comfortable to speak, I'm not able to understand English. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so we personally guide them, okay, no issue, if you are not able to understand, no issue, just try to speak few sentences, few words in English. Okay, so I personally feel, I'm not able to recall his name,
Mm-hmm.
so I personally got a student in my class. So after 6 months, after 1 year, he came and asked, okay ma'am, now I'm comfortable, now I'm able to speak, and also I'm able to understand. Okay, so the thing is, every time I give them appreciation. Okay, if you can achieve this much, you can do more better. The thing is, you need to put your heart and soul.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, the thing is, appreciation is very important for everyone. If
Love.
we feel, okay, there is need of appreciation, we should do.
Right, right. And I believe it could change someone's whole life, as you mentioned, that the guy who hasn't that
Mm.
confident that time, maybe a year back, because you just pushed him a little bit that it's okay. Maybe you appreciated, have seen some of the good things in him. He might have got some confidence. There is one more associated thing, Kulbir, with this appreciation, because initially, once we are not good at something, not anybody gonna appreciate. I would just definitely tell my story a bit here. Once I started, I was being unvisual. And everyone start from beginning. So I was also one of them who was not able to speak. Maybe hardly two or three views were coming, one from my parent, one from my sister, one of my close friends were watching. So if we are just driven by appreciation at the very first place, what I have felt some of the time, that you would unmotivated, or maybe you would not feel encouraged because nobody's appreciating you. So there is a tendency comes into the picture. If you have taken any stand, you'll have to appreciate of yourself, because nobody is just there to just appreciate you always. Even some of the time, because of jealous, some of the time, so many factors are there. They're ignoring you, and you're feeling, am I really not doing good? Why people not recognizing me, right? So that time, I believe, if we are someone who can appreciate, can clap for ourselves, which is essentially very important, that is gonna change many more things. Because again, I'll tell, 3 years I put the videos. There was no appreciation, no publicity, nothing, blah blah blah. And but I was able to see the changes in me. I was able to see that how faster I
Yeah,
can build the connection. So that was kind of Anshuman. You are not able to introduce yourself at the very first day of college. Now you're able to communicate. Appreciation, right? The small talk with yourself always give a very huge impact on your communication and overall the personality. What is your take on this?
I also feel in the same way. The
Mm-hmm.
thing is, when I have started, I was nothing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
still I'm not getting that much view, that much likes on my videos. But the thing is, whenever I watch my videos, my first video and
Yep.
now's video, okay, I feel uh, transformation in my personality, way of speaking. And when I was learning at that time, I used to connect with stranger through CV application, my
Yep.
CV application.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so what I felt after few days, after few weeks, I felt okay, I'm comfortable to talk with anyone. But when it comes to audio call, at that time, again, I felt I'm nothing. I can't do. So the thing is, okay, at that time, I thought, okay, I should put myself in uncomfortable zone. So I can squeeze out, I can gain insight, useful insight from it. Okay, so then I started
Mm-hmm.
second, third, fourth video worse. But now I'm able to hold conversation. I'm talking with you right now, so I'm not feeling. Sometimes I feel okay. What should I speak? What should I speak? How should I answer? What
Yep.
should I speak next? What should I avoid? Okay, these kind of fighting. Okay, so my mind were wandering here and there. So that is
Hmm.
the problem. But now if I change, if I see myself, if I see my journey, so I feel okay, I'm doing something, I'm doing not like what we can say that much as like big YouTuber. I don't compare myself with others, but the thing is, if I compare myself with now's Kulbir and the first one Kulbir, so I feel lot of changes. So that is the appreciation, bit appreciation push to myself. Whenever I talk with myself, at that time I feel okay, I'm improving. No matter, I think it's 1% every day, but it is. That's matter. Okay, so the thing is, if you feel everything happens uh with overnight, then it will never.
Correct.
Okay, if you are improving 1%, okay, and appreciation plus appreciation, that means that's it.
You're going good, correct. And the confidence, what you mentioned, having said that, I can see now you can speak fluently. You are asking thoughtful question in between to able to answer the things, which is pretty hard initially. I remember because now we do have 10 thoughts running in our mind. As you mentioned something, again, I just got related with that because what do I ask next? I do remember a few of my conversation earlier back in years. I was literally sweating just thinking, what do I ask
Hmm.
next? What if, the Kulbir has answered everything? What do I ask next? Let me just, and it was
Yeah.
pretty, just you can see those things on my face that I was being very anxious about asking next question. And that was, we were losing the essence. So I believe
Hmm.
if you can be in present, you can do enough repetition, which will give you immense confidence to talk. There is no other way, right?
Exactly. I was watching your one of video. In that video, you also told if we at the same time, if we are focusing on multiple things,
Correct.
should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? So we can't able to do anything properly and single thing properly.
Correct.
But if you at the same time, if you are focusing on one thing, just
Mm-hmm.
one thing, within 1 2 months you can see the change. Okay, then within next 3 months you can pick another one. Okay, so that's how our brain working. Because if we talk about like sometimes we feel what should I speak, how should I deal with next question. Okay, so at the same time we are giving multiple tasks to our brain.
True.
Okay, but brain can't able to do these kind of things at the same time. So the thing is, okay, one by one
Absolutely.
step, 1% every day.
And I believe this could be the one practical advice for all those learners watching this video till here. I would like to just again emphasize on this point very hardly, because if you are just watching videos, reading books, nothing was gonna change until unless you open your mouth. So know your level
Hmm.
and know your next level. Don't chase 10 rabbits at a time, as you mentioned pretty well. Take
Hmm.
one thing. It may be grammar, it may be vocabulary, it may be your speaking thing. At least dedicate for a month and see your progress. Otherwise, you would see someone else doing better, you'll feel demotivated. Hey, why am not able to improve? Because you're just focusing on 10 things. Tell me, anyone can chase 10 rabbits at a time? Nobody can. So just chase one
Hmm.
rabbit, get it, and then again go for the next one. So that's how you can chase 10 rabbits, but not at a time, but one by one. The same goes with the English spoken or any other thing, right?
True.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Kulbir, even I literally wanted to extend this conversation so long, but I don't know how the time passes that we have already covered more than 20 minutes. And I do have one more meeting scheduled just after this, but I enjoyed the conversation. Probably we'll sit again on any of the specific
Exactly.
topic.
For my YouTube channel, we will meet
Course,
soon.
of course, of course. We'll do that. And I would give the chance again to the learners who have seen this video till here. They should give any of the topics where they feel we should discuss. Probably we can sit on a particular topic to discuss that in wider aspect too, right? Hope that does work for. But thank you again. Thank you so much for sharing your insight. I really enjoyed the conversation. Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me here. I also enjoyed this conversation. So let's meet again.
Sure, sure. Looking forward. Okay. Bye bye. Have a nice day ahead.
Okay, bye. Take care. Bye.